Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Flux demo playthrough. This is part 9. In last episode, we started making our way into the Albarook Mine. We had a look at the good old Bob the Builder Pokemon inside of here. Today, we're going to be continuing. We have our trusty Zorua by our side, who I'm actually not going to have in front. I figure if we're going into a mine, there's probably a good chance that we're going to be fighting rock and ground types. So we'll go ahead and have our Mossier in front. For our starter, it's not been used too much, actually, so we should probably use it here and there. And I think we are just going to be waddling on forwards. I feel like we got a good look at the Pokemon around, at least in the first section. I imagine there's a good chance this is like a multi-section cave, and maybe the lower floors will have rarer Pokemon. We'll see. Gol dang it. We done got a cave-in the main tunnel. This will take ages to dig out. A cave-in, you say? Who's caved in? Ooh. Nurse with a Nurser. Okay. Well, this is inconvenient. That Altar Pokemon. Tell me more. Caused a cave-in. Guess this will be more difficult than I thought. That is a weird helmet you have. What is happening with your fashion? It's like you've got wires strapped to your head. What is that? You're heading through the cave, aren't you? In that case, I have a favor to ask. As you can see, the path is blocked. There's another route through the lower levels. Unfortunately, the path isn't very well lit. Oh, okay. There's lanterns that will help you find your way in the dark, but you'll have to light them as you go. Follow me so I can show you. Or you could just go light the lanterns. See, it's very simple. If you could light up the cave as you go, I'd be mighty grateful. Also, be careful, alright? That Altar Pokemon could still be around here. I guess they're afraid of the Altar Pokemon, but also, they know the tunnels better than what I do. Why would they get some random kid entering to go and light up the tunnel for them? That sounds like a terrible idea. I know, Pokemon game. I get it, but also, terrible idea. Lower levels. I was correct. There is lower levels. Is there rarer Pokemon? Ooh, what is this? Oh! Oh, it's just the wall. The wall is 25. It's not both walls though, right? Ah, 50 Flux shards. I assume I can't interact with any of the rest of it. Yeah, okay. And I need to light these. I can hit him from the side. Can I hit him from behind? No, hitting it from the back. That's not the term we use when lighting lamps. Any rare Pokemon around? We have an item. A revive. Okay, sure. Lot of Squirmy. A lot of Comite. Is that in the rock? That looks like there is a Pokemon inside of the rock. Hidden item. Actual hidden item spot. Okay, my brain is happy. That always makes me happy. You know, I like when a game developer makes it nice and obvious. Like, hey, there's a little turnaround bit here. You should maybe click on that spot. There might be a hidden item, and it actually is. That makes me very happy inside. Are you going to battle me? Or are you going to be a nice person that's like, wow, you're helping me light these? Okay. I see that the workers here are here to interrupt me on the way through of lighting their lamps. This workforce. Terrible. We are going to absolutely Leaf Tornado obliterate things, I think is what's going to happen. I do not see a Comite living this. Our starter's actually pretty strong. I would be using it more if it wasn't just for the god-awful typing of Grass Psychic. Which, in this cave in particular, against Bob the Builder, which we saw was a fighting type, I think, and Comite and stuff that are weak to Grass, it's a fine typing. It's just, overall, it's weak to literally half of the types in the game. I think it's weak to, like, 8 or 9 types. I think it's 8. I think Tyranitar is the one that's weak to 9 types, because Rock Dark is also horrible typing. Tyranitar has the base stats to make up for it, and this starter might get some crazy base stats to make up for it. Like, if it becomes a really fast and really strong special attacker or something, then its defenses don't matter as much because it'll be offensive. So, there's potential. Are you gonna battle? I've struck gold! No, better. A trainer. Please don't strike me. Please. This is just a note. Don't strike random children that might go through your tunnels. That sounds like a bad idea. That's probably gonna put you in jail. Can't recommend it. Even in the Pokemon universe, just don't think I'd recommend it. Maybe just don't strike children in general. Probably a good idea. And Dirtworm. We can go ahead and go into our bird for that. Hit it with a good old flying type move. as it should still be bug and ground. We saw this, I think. I think we saw this already. Obliterated, either way. Critical hit, super effective, bonked. Good old XP, don't mind if we do. By Miner. Lucky find. What was lucky about this? You see how some of the ores in this cave glow? That's because they contain crystallized Flux energy. We should buy a couple more Flux moves, because we have some Pokemon that don't have one right now. So actually, it's very convenient that this is here. I still haven't seen anything else walking around that seems new. Oh, other than trainers, of course. Howdy, fancy a bit of local knowledge about these caves? I'll tell you if you can beat me in a battle. I'm interested in what he's going to say. I thought that said Hiker Groudon for a second, and I got really afraid really quickly. I was like, he's a what now? A Groudon disguised as a trainer? I'm going to obliterate this with a Speed Bloom. And my reasoning is, it's got the same coloration as the female Nidoran that is part Ice type. And I don't want to get hit by an Ice type move. I think they share typing. Pretty sure they're both ground ice. So there wasn't really too much of a reason to trade other than the female ice type Summer Coat, Winter Coat. Winter Coat, there we go. Looks cooler. That's pretty much the only difference between them in my eyes, is Winter Coat looks a lot cooler. The female one, basically. Because it is. It is. They haven't called them that, but that's what they are. Rapid Spin is fine. We're going to go first. We shouldn't miss Leaf Blade. I don't think it was a Dark type. I can check the moves. Effectiveness. I remember. Normal damage. Okay, yeah, this was pure normal type then. I remember. I've learned. Will I remember in important moments where it could be critical? Probably not, but that's part of the fun. Hopefully I remember during the Nuzlocke of this game that we'll do eventually. Dusk Ball is a good ball to have. I assume this is not a hidden item, but I'm going to check anyway. Okay. There's a lot of these dirt patches. I am curious if there's anything rarer than Comite. Like, I didn't check too many of the dirt patches, but also I don't know how much time I'm going to spend in this cave looking for that sort of stuff. I walked straight to that one, looking around on the right-hand side of the screen for more dirt patches that might be moving. That one's on me. But yeah, I'm probably just going to zoom through this cave. I guess I'm going to keep lighting these. I don't know if there's even any reward to lighting all of these, or if it's just sort of like... I don't know if it's mandatory or not, basically. There's a big fat worm right there. That's a dirt worm for sure. I guess I'm going to battle you. There is more boulders up there that also look like cave-in boulders. I'm going to assume that they're going to be moved once we defeat the Altar Pokemon and the workers, like, clear out the tunnel, rather than them being the size of strength boulders in this game. But also, I do like the idea of that being the size of, like, a Rock Smash or Strength boulder. Just this giant, towering boulder. Rather than, like, in Fire Red Leaf Green, where you get a cut tree and it's this tiny twig of a tree. The idea of that boulder actually blocking you makes sense, right? So I do kind of like that, if that's what they've done. This poor Boulder Builder Pokemon is just getting absolutely side-beamed. Our starter is perfect for this area. Just absolute annihilation. Also, I'm sorry for the lack of videos the past couple of days. I wanted to burn my house down because there was a spider in my house, like the size of my outstretched hand, and I got no sleep because I was terrified. That was a full-on Australia creature in my house, and it paralyzed me with fear for a long time. I got no sleep. Recording would have been rough. It would have been rough. Even right now, still pretty rough. I am exhausted, but... I'm gonna get rid of Baby Doll Eyes because Will-O-Wisp will burn them to lower their attack, and that's just more effective. So we'll just go with Will-O-Wisp. I do like the fact that it gets Will-O-Wisp. A lot of Ghost types do. Just a good move. Oh. Become more friend-shaped. That's becoming more friend-shaped, I think. That looks more friend-shaped. That's very friend-shaped. That is snuggleable. Capybara. 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 The friendly Pokemon? It's perfect. It's actually perfect. It has a tranquil nature and cannot be bothered by anything. That's a mood. Even the most persistent annoyance, just being near it is said to have a calming effect. I need that. I need that right now. Wants to learn Life Do. Ooh. Interesting. We could really make you a crazy support Pokemon, huh? Still very defensive, good HP, good defenses, slow, okay special attack. If it's a special attacker anyway, do I care about Bite? We're making this full support. I'm getting rid of Bite. You know, we're not going to be flinching things with that speed. It's just here to chill. It's just here to chill. That is cool, though. That is the size of a rock smash boulder? That's cool. That's just cool. That's the only thing to say about that. I like that. I like that a lot. I like the size of the rock smash boulder. That is huge. Terrifying, also. It's actually terrifying. Ooh. I can have a Capybara and an Axolotl on my team in this game. This is the best game. This is the best game. This is the best game. There is no game better than this. This is the perfect game. I'm happy. I'm just really happy. This is beautiful. I'm gonna assume, by the fact that you are levitating, that you are probably Psychic type? I kind of want it in the heal ball. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna try and get it in the heal ball. The coloring would be really nice. It's not that effective? Yeah, okay, well, the coloring would have been nice, okay? It would have. It didn't work out. Admittedly, I didn't weaken it. But still, it would have been cool. I guess just regular Pokeballs for now. We'll see if we can catch it in a regular Pokeball. I'm worried this might be rare, so I might want to Dusk Ball it. Especially as it's broken out of both of those Pokeballs very easily. Psybeam is not very effective. These are both super effective. Probably Water Psychic. Right? Bug would be super effective. Psychic would be resisted, and I was already assuming Psychic, and Grass would be effective. It could also be Rock Psychic, but that does not look like a Rock type to me. Axolotl, very Water type creature. I'm gonna Psybeam. Please don't KO it. Please don't KO it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Wriggle. Uh-oh. Okay, that was 4 times super effective, and it didn't actually do that much. Probably not Stab. Probably not very strong. Also. Go back to sleep, please. No. Bubble. That's fine. That's fine. You can go for Bubble all you want. My Leftovers is basically going to cover that. That's absolutely a-okay. My Leftovers, by the way, should probably go to the Capybara, considering the Capybara has an extra 22 HP compared to this starter. It's just much fatter. And Leftovers go to the fattest Pokemon that needs to munch on that half-eaten apple, you know? So I think we're probably going to move those over. Can we get you in the Dusk Ball in this cave? The coloring doesn't really work, but it is the most effective Pokeball, and that's the more important thing right now. Okay, nice. Nice. That's good. That's good. I do want to see... It's a tough type to add to the team if it is Psychic Water. Okay. A bubble serves as a lens to amplify its psychic powers. Oh, it's a bubble. Oh, I didn't even notice. I thought it was just a really shiny, like, goopy gel tail. Like, as a curve. I thought the blue was all just stuck to, like, the bottom half of its tail. Did not see a bubble. Letting it perceive the pitch dark caves it lives in with perfect clarity. Okay, no nickname. I will check its summary real quick, and we'll see how strong it seems. Modest nature. Modest nature. Bubble, Wriggle, Yawn, and Psybeam. Nature, that's really tempting, but we just don't have the type availability for it. Maybe another time, Axolotl, but I do like it. I do like the Axolotl a lot. Ooh, there is an Alter Gunafix. Oh, they're all over the place. Okay, they are not rare. I was very wrong on them being rare. They suddenly started popping out everywhere. I'm going to lead with Mossir and Ashoten, and I am going to obliterate this Alter Pokemon. And we'll see how strong they are in here as well. I have just realized I don't know how a Nuzlocke is going to work with this game if we have overworld encounters. That's something I'll have to think about for the future. I don't have to worry about it anytime soon, but it is something I'll think about for the future. I'm going to just Psybeam, and we are going to Bright Magic. And we'll see how strong this is between the two of them. I did see something in the Pokemon Flux Discord the other day about the episode 2 release. It's not released yet. Oh my god, we one-shot it. I don't think we need to throw a Pokeball. I'm gonna let Gunnerfix go. I'm just gonna let that one go. FM58 Chop. We'll grab ourselves some more Flux Shards. That was Obliteration. That thing did not stand a chance. Dang. Yeah, I saw something about episode 2 being close to release. For a second, I thought it was going to release, like, while we were playing for the demo 1, and I was like, there's no way. But it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. I tried to avoid it very specifically by going around this little Axolotl, and I was not able to, and that does make me sad. Yeah, if anyone has any ideas for how to implement Nuzlocke rules into this game, I would be interested in hearing people's ideas. The thing that comes to my mind immediately is what I did for a little bit in Pokemon Sword and Shield, which is... That's a weird looking guy. Which is, I just closed my eyes. Is what I did. I just closed my eyes and ran forwards until I hit a Pokemon. I could do that. I could do that. It's an idea. Or we could go and load up, like, the encounter table on the wiki, and we could, like, roll a dice for what Pokemon we're allowed to go and encounter. That could also work. That could also work. That'd probably be the, more truly random way of doing it, I would say. But I'm interested to see ideas. I'm interested to see ideas. Nuzlocking a game with overworld encounters is always a little bit awkward, though. It is something I want to do, and I will Nuzlocke it somehow. Somehow I'll figure it out. But, yeah. And you have a Spalotl, which I am going to obliterate with Giant Leaf Tornado now. Goodbye, little Axolotl. It's so cute, though. If you had the Capybara, the Owl, and the Axolotl on a team, that's a powerful team in terms of cuteness. Zoro is also pretty cute. You could have a very cute team in this game. What do we have down here? An Elixir. Okay, cool, cool. There's never been a time when I've picked up an Elixir and been like, that's what I really needed. Do we want to obliterate and catch the Alta version? I'm going to. I'm going to catch the Alta one right now. And my reasoning why I'm going to do this is I want to actually compare the stats directly between the two to see if the stats on the one that's modest are higher. I want to know if it's just in battle or if catching them is actually stronger. Because if they actually have just, like, base stats that are higher, that would be good to know. I assume that they don't. I assume, if anything, they just have higher IVs and a higher base level, because obviously the other one we caught was level 17. I assume that would be the big change. Maybe they get, like, a totem Pokemon aura buff when you first go into battle with them. This thing's getting obliterated, by the way. Yeah, that thing did not stand a chance. I will throw a Pokeball. I do also want to see if we can just catch it in a regular Pokeball. Is it a guaranteed capture? I'm going to assume guaranteed capture on Alt Pokemon, which is good, which is good. You know, you want to be rewarded for your fight after all. I do think that they should be. FM48 Psych, interesting. And if I see your summary, your stats are what? You do have lower special attack than the other one that we caught. Which makes sense, because you're jolly. Kinda hard to tell. Enables psychic moves to hit Dark-type Pokemon. Cool ability. Cool ability. Okay, okay. But yeah, we'll go ahead and send him to a box. Interesting that it's there, though. Right, let's see what we have if we continue. Boom. There goes the TNT. What TNT? Minor Crafton, since that's called mine. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that nothing is going wrong. When I said boom, I thought a cutscene was gonna play, and they were gonna be like, hey, here comes the Ultra Pokemon, stomp, 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 and it was gonna just trample me or something, and I was kind of disappointed when this guy just battled me as a regular trainer. I was ready to get obliterated by... I need to stop saying the word obliterate. That's my word of the day, everyone. Obliterate is my word of the day. But I was ready to get stampeded. And I didn't get that. Where's my Stampede? Where's my strong Ultra Pokemon? If the Ultra Pokemon at the end of this is a Pokemon that's in this cave, I'm worried I'm going to be disappointed. Especially if it's Gunafix. I can't imagine Gunafix is a Pokemon that caused a full-on, like, cave-in. Surely not. Surely there's something else that's gonna happen, right? We're gonna see a new Pokemon. I hope we see a new Pokemon. I'm just gonna keep spamming Air Cutter. There's a slight chance to miss, but also pretty good damage. Our team is feeling strong. You know, we've got a couple evolutions now between the bird... Minecraft joke. Yep, Minecraft joke. No matter where I turn, I always find myself back in the mine, my pickaxe swinging from side to side. Just we back in the mine. Oh? Steven? From Pokemon Emerald? I know it's not. Flux energy, the basis of our modern civilization. And yet, there's so little we actually know. Hello, Carlos. I'm lucky meeting you here. I see your Pokemon journey across Altera is proceeding well. You even have a Flux bracer. Interesting. Tell me, Carlos, what do you know about Flux? Honestly, if someone that I hadn't spoken to much just sort of gave me this question, I'd probably just be like, I don't know, can I go now? So I'd say I don't know. But it's fine. To tell the truth, many of the so-called experts don't truly understand. Flux is a miracle of our modern age, and it's key to the continued growth and prosperity of Altera. But it is a mysterious substance. Can I eat it? Immediately, that popped into my head. I didn't even think about saying that. Why does it come in so many different forms? Why is it only found here in Altera and nowhere else? These are questions I find myself asking over and over. Come closer. I don't think I should. Okay. You see this crystal? It'd be pretty hard not to. This was one of the largest Flux deposits ever discovered. Oh, don't worry. It's completely safe for humans and Pokemon. Rather than mine it all out, the Altair Corp decided to leave it here so that we could better study the origins of Flux. Flux is not your typical mineral. It flows through the land like a life force. And occasionally, it forms large solid crystals like this one. It's all one big Pokemon. You probably aren't interested in hearing me ramble on about rocks though, are you? I hear battle music. Alright then, how about a battle? Uh-oh. Don't worry, I'm not using my championship team. Good. I have some Pokemon with me that are still in training. I'd like to see your skills in battle for myself. I'll heal your Pokemon too. My skills consist of hit super effective move, generally. Grizzlet and Comite. Grizzlet. Little baby owl? Like a little owlbear? I probably don't need to go for a Speed Bloom. I'm just gonna Leaf Tornado you. I can't see how effective different damage types are, so I'm just gonna go for Bright Magic, and we'll see how much damage it does. We'll see how this goes. We do get our special attack with Flux Energy on the Grizzlet. Solid Rock Smash. If it goes first, both of my Pokemon might just die. Bright Magic went first. That's good. That's good. How much does that do to the Grizzlet? Okay, good. We don't have to worry about taking any Rock-type moves on both our Pokemon that are weak to Rock. That's good. I like that. That's very comforting. A lot of dings. I like a lot of dings. Literally wants to learn Minimize. Gross. Absolutely, I want that. But gross. It's a gross move, but I will take it. 0-21. Leaf Tornado on no target. Kind of funny. Aeropin. Oh. 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 We have some goofy guys out here. Yeah, like Sputnik? Like the space probe? Speed Bloom doesn't even really seem like it'd be that good, to be honest. I might just Psybeam Bird, assuming that's neutral, and I guess I'm gonna Air Cutter on both, I suppose. Airpin dodged, Sputya took neutral damage to that. Okay, it's not a Steel type? Psychic. Okay. Ow, crit confusion. Okay, that's rude, first of all. That's very rude. Pluck, that's gonna hurt, but at least we're not crossed bug anymore, I suppose. So that's good. I'm gonna actually go for the Speed Bloom now, I think. And I'm confused, so I'm going to swap out into the Capybara so that Mosia can hopefully take a Pluck better. And also big Capybara on my screen makes me happy. Very important thing to mention as well. That is a very important part. So this should be neutral on Spotya, I presume. But resisted on Airpin. Resisted on both. Interesting. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna go to Zorua. That's not my Zorua, but I've learned, don't worry, I've learned. It just takes me a second to calibrate. I'm gonna Shadow Sneak you, and I'm going to just go for a good old tackle on you. Super effective? Okay, so you are still probably Psychic something that resists grass. And it wasn't Steel because Air Cutter was neutral. Didn't look like a fire type. I guess we'll see if you're part normal as well with Shadow Sneak. It is not part normal, okay. So flying something probably. It could be pure flying. It could be. But probably flying something. Most Pokemon usually have flying as a secondary type. Interesting. You're a natural at this. I knew I was right to give you that Pokemon and to place my trust in you. Allow me to restore your Pokemon's health. You get healed before and after. Look at that. How generous. I have a vested interest in seeing you progress in the Altera Pokemon League. The first League Challenge is soon to come in Rooktown. With your skills, I believe you've got a good shot at coming out on top. I will continue to watch your career as you aim for the skies. Perhaps you may someday discover the truth. It sounds like you might know the truth, and you could just tell me it right now. Oh, I nearly forgot. I want you to have this. Oh, Rock Smash. 100 base power fighting type attack. It might be time to go and get Lunapup back out. It allows your Pokemon to smash cracked boulders. Follow me. There was the one before as well. Those are some big Rock Smash boulders, though. Just like that. If you head upwards from here, you can most likely clear a shortcut back to the first floor. However, the end of the cave lies further into the darkness. Kalos, I trust that you will find your way through. Until next time. Let's go unlock the shortcut, because I think we've lit the lanterns, I presume? So we'll see if there's a reward for having lit the lanterns back in the first area after we go and break that. We do have to put it on something. But maybe we could put the Hidden Flux machine on Nidoran or something? Let's see. Rock Smash on... Yeah, probably Nidoran. Nidoran might be getting our Flux moves like that, to be honest. And we don't need a badge for it or anything. We can just use it straight away. So it's not like they're tied to badges. But I thought might have been tied to the first area with the tournament, but I guess not. Venoshock as well. This was meant to lead to a shortcut? Maybe there was another Rock Smash Rock, and this was the one that was just more on my mind. Is there another Rock Smash Rock somewhere? Oh, I never grabbed this. A Hyper Potion. Does that mean I never grabbed these shards either? Oh, okay. Alright. I do not. How did I miss this? Oh, Mike, can you move away from me, buddy? Okay. We're nimble. We're quick. Not getting caught out today by any of these wild Pokemon. A hard stone, okay. Still, this isn't a shortcut. This is just something that I apparently walked straight past somehow. Still not sure how, but... I did not hit that, did I? I feel like that Squirmy just absolutely ambushed me from the corner. from downtown. The Squirmy from the top rope. Okay. This is just gonna lead us, like, all the way back normally, right? This isn't really unlocking a shortcut at this point. This is just running back. Which there's nothing wrong with as such. It's just that I thought we were gonna get a shortcut. Okay. Let's head back to where we were, I suppose. And let's... I don't know if we want to push on any more today. I feel like that's a pretty good stopping point. We battled the champion, and, we will see about the Altar Pokemon next time, I presume. Which I'm still assuming it's a Pokemon that we haven't seen yet. Is there a Rock Smash Boulder down here? Oh, there was these that I need to remember to grab. I should be grabbing all of these Flux Shards. No, there was no shortcut back here or anything. Not that I can see anyway. I wonder if repels work in this game. Oh, this is back. Okay, interesting. I wonder if this specifically takes me back to the shortcut and I was just being really stupid. Is this the cave-in? No, this is progress. Okay. Okay, if this is definitely progress, then that's where we're going to wrap things up for today, as it has been about half an hour. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Pokemon Flux demo, please go ahead and leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado,